Okay, boys and girls, for those of you that did not get 100% on your grammar pretest this week, we are looking at combining sentences, and the directions tell us that we are to combine each pair of simple sentences into a compound sentence. Compound sentences are a lot like compound words. Compound words, we take two different words and we put them together to make a new word. And a compound sentence, we take two sentences, we add them together to make a new sentence. So it does tell us to add a comma and the conjunction and, but, or, depending on the meaning of the two sentences that we combine. So our first example says, people painted murals long ago. They still paint murals today. So here we have two things that are still kind of similar. So we're going to use the conjunction and to combine our two sentences. So let me start with people painted murals long ago, and it helps if I use the right pen. There we go. People painted murals long ago. Now, this is where my conjunction comes in. Since I'm joining two sentences, my conjunction needs to have a comma with it. So the comma would go where the original period was. Now I can put my conjunction and, what was the rest of it? They still paint murals today. Next line. And finish up my sentence. Okay, so I used the conjunction and because I had two similar sentences going on, and I also had the comma before my conjunction when I combined those two sentences. Let's look at number 2. Some murals are painted outside, most murals are painted inside. So here we have two opposite things. And since they're opposite, we're going to use our conjunction but. So let's get started. Some murals are painted outside. Painted outside. That's the end of my first sentence, and we are combining them, right? So instead of a period, I'm going to put a comma because I'm combining two simple sentences. Some murals are painted outside, but I forgot the second sentence. I'll have to look at that real quick. Most murals are painted inside. Most murals are painted inside. Didn't really separate my words probably far enough apart right there, but I am going to just move on. Painted inside. Alright, sentence number 3. You can make a mural with paint. You can use bits of glass. So here we're having two different choices. We get to make choices here. And because we're talking about choices, we're talking about the conjunction or. So let's get rolling here. You can make a mural with paint. Zoom in a little bit more, it helps with when I write on the screen here. You can make that a mural with paint. Alright, that's the end of that first sentence. So we have our comma, or you can use bits of glass. You can use bits of glass is the end here, right? Can you get there? There we go. Bits of glass. Okay, and that's going to finish up the third sentence. Let's look at the fourth one. One artist can make a mural. Many artists can work together. Okay, so here we're having either or. We can have one person doing it on their own, or several of them working together. So again, we'll use our conjunction or. One artist can make a mural. Keep trying to drag my screen and I don't quite have two fingers on my screen yet. That's why I'd leave that little line. Can make a mural. End of my sentence, so I need a comma. Starting my second sentence. Many artists can work together. Or many artists can work together. Okay, now as I finish this last sentence up, boys and girls, just want to remind you that it's important when we combine two simple sentences, two kind of complete sentences, we do need to use a comma to separate the sentences, like I've done here, and then start with our conjunction for that second sentence, okay? Because I could take that comma out and I could take the conjunction out and I still have two complete sentences on number 2. So let's look at that specifically. Some murals are painted outside. That's a sentence all by itself. Most murals are painted inside. That's also a complete sentence by itself. And since we're combining two complete sentences like that, we have to use the comma and then our conjunction here. Okay, that's it for today. Keep working hard, and we'll get to the post-test soon. That's all I've got for you today, boys and girls. As always, this is Mr. P, and I am out.